Hello again, welcome to GTAAP's coverage of all the things.
Everything and all things E3. We are on day 3.
Day 3, we still have an entire day to go before E3 actually starts.
Oh, jeez. And we are watching Ubisoft.
Yeah, they're just wrapping up their pre-show. Expect some things about Assassin's Creed, Origins, Far Cry 5.
Rabbids.
I'm curious to see if the Rabbids Nintendo game manifests here. I kind of hope it does, because with Nintendo only being like 30 minutes tomorrow, I hope this is taken care of here.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know, they kept showing this little pre-show, which actually has probably been the funnest pre-show they've done.
South Park, Fractured Butthole.
Oh yeah, Fractured Butthole, yeah. They were showing a lot of Rabbit stuff in the background and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think they're ready to bring them back. I'm curious to see more about Assassin's Creed. Some of the stuff that's come out since it was debuted at Xbox was that it's got like a witchery feel to it. So I'm curious to see what they do with the combat. I liked the very reactive combat. I would rather see them go Shadow of Mordor, Batman style, but we will see. And whatever surprise, I don't know.
Well, I mean, my big thing is I think they're going to announce the new Rainbow. I think Rainbow Six Siege 2 is going to get announced.
We'll see.
That's what I think. What else did I have? My guesses. I got my guesses lit.
I talked about them going pretty deep into Switch, so expect some maybe not only the Rabbids thing, but maybe some other Nintendo-centric platforms and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking that they might show off the Rabbit Amiibo finally.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have Just Dance. There's gonna be those are side Flo Rida versus Katy Perry on who's gonna perform on stage.
And also, more importantly, I do expect them to, more so than the other conferences, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a check-in. I think they want to maybe spin the plate and say, hey, Wildlands out there, please play that. Yeah. Hey, For Honor's out there, please play that. Right? Because those are decent games that just didn't make the splash they need to. And I think it's worth taking 10 or 15 minutes just to kind of recap what's out there in the world of Ubisoft and encourage people to get back in.
I just feel bad for them because it feels like all their big surprises have already been leaked at this point.
Yeah, if you're following us on Twitter at GTAAP_live, you'll notice I posted that the leaky ship is coming into harbor because, it's been tough for them. But then when you have like 1 billion developers across 7 continents, it's hard to keep a secret. I mean, they are the ultimate example of the distributed studio.
Yeah.
CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. Everyone, please, Yves Guillemot.
All right, it's time. All right.
All right. Frenchie's on stage.
Zombie U Switch.
Would you do the honors, please?
I don't even know how that works. I don't know how you port Zombie U.
I'll be okay with that.
Hey, he did the thing. You know what's nice?
What's that?
As bad as Ubisoft is financially, they definitely need some wins on the board. They're not going into this E3 with the imminent fear of being acquired like they were last year.
Yeah.
They got a solid new logo, which is good because that logo hadn't been updated since 2003. And I mean, it's basically the same thing,
it's not
just
too far off.
sharp and modern. Well, the font is especially super modern.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting Rabbids out of the way.
Rabbit right off the bat. Yeah.
We're getting Nintendo Rabbids out of the way. Nintendo's got to have a copyright on that, right? The question block.
Oh, I assume so.
Okay, well there we go. So now we've got our two. We've got Mario and the Rabbids. And is this?
That's
Watch Dogs?
That's Watch Dogs Rabbit. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's awesome. I love it.
All right, I'll put these.
Yeah, I don't know where I found that a few years ago, but that was awesome. I think the Rabbids are funny. I don't.
Hey,
Lord, he's gonna be huge.
The world loves Minions, and Minions are just a ripoff of Rabbids, so it's not the way I expected that to go. I'm confused. I expected them to go, wah!
Yeah, I said one of them to scream or something. Yeah.
It's okay.
Hello, everyone.
Screaming cute things. France gifts to the world.
What could happen if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario?
But since that was ridiculous and would never get going to happen,
Dream is reality.
we stopped thinking about it. But then Nintendo's like, we're launching a new platform, give us games.
To talk about this unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest.
You're not seeing the freeze frame a moment later when the rabbit like tries to bite Mario. Oh my god, it's Shiggs!
Wow.
And
Oh,
he's got that weird
the rubber
bullet
gun,
bill
yeah.
laser cannon. Okay, let's just mark how maddeningly ridiculous this is.
And he's got the Uniqlo shirts that we were looking at.
Well, he picked them.
Oh, did
He
he
picked the winning
really?
designs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, people voted on them, but they were all handpicked by him. Shigeru Miyamoto is on a stage that is not Nintendo's. This
That's
is
a big deal.
huge. And he's having flashbacks to the Philips CDI and the Mario Brothers movie. And this is a good idea.
Right side replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Wow. Cool, I'm sure.
He's the happiest man on earth.
Yeah. I can only imagine that his office is just full
Of
of
stuff.
just stuff.
Oh, that's a cool gun.
Yeah.
Like a.
It's got like the tube coming out of the front, like, yeah.
The and
It's like
then the
Mario
print of 1-1.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good photo op.
Yeah.
It's a good photo op. This is, man, Nintendo is so different than they were 5 years ago.
これほらねボスリードちょっと違う。
These are a little
And there's Bill Trent.
than the weapons you see in Ghost Recon. Yeah, very different weapons for very different worlds. This one is, I think, very effective in the world of Mario and Rabbit. So, should do well.
Yes, let the French and the Japanese
Yes,
man
yes,
speak to each other at the
just-
North American press conference.
God, that's awkward. Yeah, that's...
I'm so proud of Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from
This is a good way to take the sting off of this being leaked.
Yeah.
impressive launch of the Switch. You know, it has always been, we have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
本当にいつも
Crush Jessica Rabbit in the background's just hilarious.
Yes, thank you very much.
The rabbits dressed up as the Mario characters is dumb and great.
Yeah.
もうほら出会ってから
And Ubisoft always has been a real strong partner. Like, they were there when no one else was.
Yeah.
とかに来るたんびに UBI さんのブースとか訪問してビデオを撮ってもらって社内のビデオに
Bill Trent's trying to figure out what he's
Wow,
saying.
they're really pushing the Switch. See, like the pins on his lapel,
Yeah.
the Mario hat and the Switch pin.
Well, he's going to be really busy tomorrow presenting the video we recorded a week ago. What am I talking about? He's going to be on that Treehouse stream.
Yeah.
単なる
So over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo.
I'm very excited because I was in my garden and I was thinking of rabbits and
ライバルですから戦う姿勢で
I'm trying to think if they were hunting rabbit villains in the.
We're both
Nabbit's almost the way there.
also looked at each other
Okay.
as kind of rivals and tried to see who could.
I don't know what it is about purple rabbits. I don't know if that's a Japanese cultural thing because there's Nabbit in, what was that, Super Mario Brothers U? Oh, Super Luigi Brothers. That was where he showed up.
Okay.
And then there was also Rabio from the Link to the Past sequel,
No.
League Between Worlds.
の
ダビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてます
So since this project first started, I've been very
Actually, get to see some gameplay in this, do you think?
humor the rabbits could bring.
They will. I think they're still trying to soak in and live this moment of
Yeah.
these two big titans are doing something they've never done before.
Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game.
And then Miyamoto, it's great! I've got a Bowser shirt!
I said Bowser shirt's pretty badass.
When I met Davide-san, I had just one condition for this project.
絶対こうジャンプする
Don't make my characters look like crap.
じゃなくて
What you know is Davide-san's just really worried because he knows.
I said,
God.
whatever you do, don't try to make a
But
game of a Mario platform.
Miyamoto's really mean.
And a Mario gun game has definitely never been made. We were looking at Shadow the Hedgehog and realized what was missing from the Mario universe. Guns!
So, thank you very much for giving us the chance to perform.
Coming in 2019, we have nothing more to show.
It'd be really funny if they showed the trailer, got back to stage, and he just furiously yells something in Japanese and walks off.
And he barely can, because he's such a great, wonderful human being, but after that Skyward Sword demo, apparently he exploded like a volcano.
Oh, really?
When they did the demo and it didn't work, like his team got destroyed.
This game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it.
Now my question is this sort of like just like a paintball-y, kind of like Splatoon-y, kind of like run around shoot stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You know, the producer of the game, and he will show us the game.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Okay, somebody who can actually speak some English. And knows
Do you know
what's
who would have
going
been fun to talk to Miyamoto? Aisha Tyler.
on. Yeah.
She speaks American. She's really tall.
Finally, we can talk about this project.
Since our spreadsheets were stolen and
Working on this game
since our PowerPoint deck was stolen.
to be at E3 today on this stage, it's just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure exclusive for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's right. I heard they said there's like RPG-y,
Really?
like,
Like elements or stuff like into it.
here we go.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
I like the rabbit Roomba
So
there.
you have the Roomba.
Been teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom, and it made
Mario's gonna have some weird feelings about what's behind him.
chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day, but this time with some new friends.
Look at that tube.
It's actually kind of weird how well these aesthetics are. Listen to the music.
Yeah.
It's just something weird about it. It is like going back to the Philips CDI games of like, you're not allowed to touch this. Don't touch that. I mean, they're doing way better
Oh,
than that,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, but it's still weird that...
And they will form this dream team that will potentially save the Mushroom Kingdom.
Stupid. Has a very Mario 3D world.
Yeah, I just
land.
don't.
Well, we're following, we're exploring, okay.
Yeah.
We're getting that. And again, they're showing off there's a really cool aesthetic and a really...
Yeah, like it almost reminds me of almost like a
Turn-based
Conkers kinda.
combat
Turn-based?
concept.
Turn-based tactical adventure game?
Rabbit that somehow-
What are this?
And what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you that this is a battlefield zone. So you switch from exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you move anywhere you want.
What?
Wow, okay.
It's flipping XCOM. Like, what the...
Yeah.
Such as cover.
Well, that's something Nintendo sure as heck was never gonna make.
Using half cover or full cover.
I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it's weird.
It's called Team Jump. So by jumping on your teammates,
Oh.
you can expand your zone of movement. So here, Rabbid Peach, using Mario,
That's kind
is
of
able
cool.
to
Okay.
flank the
I
enemy.
think I heard some Char's Marionette in there. That's good.
So you can also attack the enemy behind that cover and expose them by destroying
I like the Mega Man guns.
which is really interesting in terms of strategy because for next turns, you'll be open for attacks. And last but not least, techniques. So from defensive ones, like Rabbid Peach shield boost, or offensive ones, like...
So what happened? Were they playing like that Ghost Recon launch game for 3DS and went, we want that but Mario?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's super interesting.
I'll put it this way: they're almost making it so it's like I want to buy this game, and it's not something I expected to come out of my mouth.
No. And this is also really good for Switch. Like going
Yeah,
handheld
yeah.
with this.
Other ingredients, such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you...
Then you warp across the level.
flank the enemy. So here, for example, rabbit
I wonder if you- I wonder if
That,
you
ju-
can-
that jump is actually a really surprisingly
The
interesting...
enemy goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence, and then finish off the enemy.
I wonder if you can do.
I like the Road Warrior, like, ones they're fighting.
Yeah.
And what do we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes or enemies out of the boundary. So again, this is just a glimpse into the basics of the game. And as you progress into the game, you have more tactic tools. You'll be able to do more combo setups. You'll be able to use different type of heroes, different type of weapons, in order to battle your way through.
So weird.
Yeah, it is.
And the rabbits are hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Chain Chomp.
Yeah. I wonder the license.
Is that a skill tree?
Uh-huh. The licensing possibilities for this are endless with like figures and plushes and like
All about that money.
Oh my god.
I like the shooting there. That's
Okay, yeah.
color me
Yeah.
impressed. I don't know what
Uh-huh.
that is, but I might be into that. That's exciting and flippin' weird.
Uh-huh.
That's just
It's just-
glimpse.
just the right amount of dumb.
But, first,
See?
Hey, there's your
Mutual
amiibo.
favorites, so-
We don't know that's amiibo. I think they would say amiibo if it was.
Yeah.
otherwise. So we chose
Taking a selfie.
try the game at E3 this week. For those who are not at E3, you'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So have a great conference. Have a great E3. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, okay. That's an extremely strong start.
Totally.
Now we're gonna get the actual trailer report, I guess.
No. You know, when you think about it, it's kind of terrifying all the things, all the worlds and places Mario's ended up going that no one else has. His brother's like, oh, Mario, what happened? Well, I fell sideways into a pocket dimension and went this is the crazy little rabbits. Sure you did, Mario. Sure you did. Again, I like they're just like crazy road warrior.
You haven't seen anything.
Things.
You haven't seen anything like this since like Super Mario RPG.
Right.
I mean, it's.
And again, a weird, good mashup of the two different art styles.
I'm curious to see like Bowser, like where he plays into this.
I like that Peach was like, I'm not having any of this. These are flippin' weird. Wait, I can just kill them. I like the idea Peach has actually been an amazing shot with a firearm this whole time. Just there weren't any in Mario's world. I do want to see a thing where it's just like from the team that brought you Ghost Recon comes.
Oh,
DK, Donkey Bunny.
I love him. I want one.
DK, that
Yeah, that's what I want. So
August?
there's your August release. So we were
so that fills with the slot. Yep.
the slot that we were looking for.
Wild.
All right. Well, Nintendo's got a little bit of my money on in August.
Well, that means they've teed up their 3 games. We got ARMS, then we got Splatoon, then we got that.
There we go. Assassins.
Assassino. Again, I'm curious to see what the open world changes they've done.
Hi, Mattrap Ismail, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. I've waited a long time to say that.
Ever since January when we first leaked.
Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with the game. That game took us to the third crusade. And we
Wow.
fell in love again.
10 years of Assassin's Creed, huh?
No.
I know I feel old.
This amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, the Tour of London, and of course, the Republic of Pirates. For the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, for our fans,
Sure.
for ourselves, for all newcomers, we wanted to go back. very far back to show how it all began. Since Black Flag, over the last 3.5 years, we have poured our energy, our talent, our passion into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life, to bring ancient Egypt to life. Now Egypt challenged us. It fundamentally challenged us to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed. And over the next few days, we will see, play, and feel this reinvented experience. I am deeply honored and proud to be here representing the amazing work of a phenomenal and thrilled
This isn't Unity, we
to
promise.
show you this
So they keep talking about the store, so I just logged on here real quick just to see.
Yeah.
here is a taste.
They have a version of Assassin's Creed on here for 799.99 euros.
Wow, does it come with like a piece of Egypt? It's like a pyramid chunk or something?
It's got a lot in it.
I gotta be honest, I did pre-order Origins for, I just got the deluxe edition, because it seemed for $10 I got enough, which is some starter equipment and some extra points. Could always pull that pre-order back if I need to, but yeah, there was a gold edition. I saw one of the, like, again, Ubisoft, if anyone is known for, like, overly done, like, special editions, it's them.
I can't even get to the page where they have the rabbits figures.
Just crashing.
It's 404. It literally says 404. You broke the internet.
That's cute. Oh, so other people can't get there because of you then? You broke the internet.
Yeah, I broke the internet. Yeah. All right, so we'll check that out later. I should probably be watching that.
Again, it's weird being back in the Middle East. It was weird when we went back there in Revelations too, but obviously Revelations is a little more tight, just like one city.
This one's going to be really interesting because there's going to be a lot of, I assume, a lot more religious. Like, I mean, because the other one had religion to it, but this one's going to be a lot
Depends
more.
on how early they set it. I expect, because I already saw some frills, that this will be after they've had some interactions with Greece and Rome.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be like ancient Egypt. I think it's gonna be like 2,000 or 3,000
Oh, that's
BC.
Nice symbol.
Thank you.
That is cool. Get the little eyebrow there.
Yeah.
As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Hanny Twong and Carl Lewin, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be answering.
I like the framed gas mask.
Yeah, like the guitar. There's a
Well,
plunger.
for Rocksmith.
Well, there's the plunger for rabbits back there.
This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the Fayoum, one of the regions in Egypt, that's most southernmost region. It's
It seems like this is a thing now.
from the desert.
Look, see, I'm playing it for real. See, it's on a TV for real. You can fake that too, but
Yeah.
Using our Eagle.
It's not just a video we taped earlier this week.
And it's sunny on the monitor here, but folks, this
I guess that makes sense. That's a new definition of eagle vision.
after the show, we've got 30 minutes of that coming up, but let's see if we can see
Wow.
bird's eye view what's saying.
Well, that should be plenty of time to figure out if I like the gameplay or not.
Into this military camp and tagging a few enemies.
And he's hovering because eagles do
For
that.
the show, we will infiltrate
Yeah.
this camp and take it out.
He's a special. If you can see through his eyes, yeah, he can hover.
Yeah. he can-
This, be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris and I and Carl here will be right here after we join.
Oh, I just noticed on the other side of the TV it was Mysterion.
Yeah.
Gameplay is coming up after the show, but for now, it's back to the stage and on with the excitement.
We learned from EA to not waste a huge chunk of your press conference with a gameplay demo.
So, don't forget that you can watch this demo in its entirety after the conference, live stream from our home base. And for those of you here at E3,
October
please
27th.
stop by the Ubisoft booth.
Oh, that is an alphabet soup. PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, Xbox Pro X, and PC. I'm surprised it wasn't. And PC with plus Windows 10.
No Switch.
That's not surprising. They wouldn't have gotten a pipeline ready to move that over. That, and they're also going, I mean, for HDR. I mean, they're
Yeah,
going
I know. Yeah, I know. Just
next year.
tripping.
Everyone knows that plane that flew by, right?
This Crew 2?
I mean, that is their racing brand.
Yeah. I wonder if they can make it better though, because I wanted the crew to work out so well.
Like an airplane?
Yeah. Well, not even an airplane.
There's airplanes.
Yeah, airplanes, yeah, jeez.
And there's... so what we decided was we're going to go with Inception for our new game. We saw that Mario Kart 8 in its anti-gravity. So cool, we wanted that. Yeah, because this is a good track to go, is take like the Forza Horizon did a good job with the open world, but then lots of vehicles. Because that Criterion game I remember from a few E3 back is never coming out,
No.
so... Can you ride the horses? You would die.
Jeez.
You gotta love that. Of course, it's weird that they're all like stunt planes.
Mm. Well,
I'm the master of every vehicle because that person could exist.
there are
Yeah,
people
that's
out
Red
there.
Bull. That's Red Bull Racing.
Yeah, I mean, there are people out there who can do a lot of this stuff. You look at like Travis Pastrana.
Oh, there's a skid. Oh, and there's a wreck. The cars are hauling up. Our champions were
Wait. So if I'm in a race and I've gotten enough of a kill streak, does that mean I can summon a plane with smoke? This looks like a very different game to what they first made.
That's what it is. I mean, I'd assume so, but like,
I'm assuming so.
I mean, because the old crew was like you were kind of like in a gang almost.
Yeah,
you're racing
its whole
across-
gimmick was racing across the country.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, racing across the country, but like you had to like win races for like the pride of your gang, and you took over different territories and things like that.
Well, it looks like you're the racing god. Is your gimmick here?
Yeah.
God, that is trippy. Like. Don't fly the plane that low. Ground effect will screw you up. There's the Crew 2.
Okay.
In the Crew 2, you're going to go alone into a... Why is it called the Crew?
That's. I will say that they're not going to get my money on day one this time. I don't think.
Thank you. 2 years back, the crew took the driving genre out there to the big, wide, open world of the USA. Thanks.
Was that part
to our
good?
players,
Well,
we have
the being able to go different parts of the country really
The
quickly.
world was fun. It was a little empty.
Yeah. It's the hardest thing to nail in
yeah.
the world is.
And there was like a lot of stuff like there was one part where I found a donut sign, and I jumped through the donut sign because I thought, oh, that's got to do something,
I am
and you didn't get anything for it. Like there's a lot of opportunities.
But it's not built enough that like, oh, well, I get to pat myself in the back because that was cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Like
So
I
it's
had the video.
cool
I had the video footage. of it.
as well.
Here in the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world.
Dumber. We do motorsports dumber than anyone else. I saw a monster truck. You know our brand.
Come on, passion. Now's your chance to join in.
I don't see a helicopter.
Gentlemen, welcome to Virtue 2, home of Motor Nation.
Motor Nation. But do you have drivatars? It's pretty.
Yeah.
Do I get a fan boat? There's helicopters. Give me helicopters. I'm intrigued. They're my favorite mode of human transportation. Outside of spaceships, but we haven't built those. Not many of them anyway. Now what I want you to show is that I can ride my motorboat up onto the road, then hop out of that while in motion into a car.
In the
Like that trippy stuff they did in like
street
Arkham Knight.
prove their skills, skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and tuning their rides.
being invisible to the law.
This is skidding on rooftops?
Yes. I mean, really, that's what this kind of is like the evolution of like Burnout Paradise.
Yeah.
Can I get the hot air balloon?
Path also through the striking beauty of nature.
Watch out for park rangers. They'll be really mad at where you're driving. Red Bull is a good cross promotion for this game.
Yeah.
That is a smart play, especially because they're going to do the air racing.
Mm.
We need more balloons with just American flags floating in our backgrounds.
Tame, unpredictable
Boats.
waves,
We've got them.
open ocean, rapid waters.
If Pixar's considered it for a movie, we have it in this game.
Boats.
Boats, cars, planes, we got them. We even have bikes. Just imagine how terrifying those would look in Pixar world.
That's cool. You can see the shadow of the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
From early.
Hey man, if Ubisoft's got one thing down, they've got pretty darn good open world simulations at this point.
Fearless pilots rule the skies, spin between buildings, through the clouds, among stunning perspectives.
That's fun, because that's so mind-bogglingly illegal. That's why I'm so excited to have Crimson Skies back, is doing stupid aerial stunts through skyscrapers. That actually really intrigues me.
What are you using the planes?
Yeah. And copters, for that matter. I love helicopters. Have I mentioned that?
Yeah,
Or
you
mentioned that?
managed to mention that a couple times.
They hover, unlike that eagle.
No, that eagle seemed to hover pretty fun.
I don't think the Statue of Liberty is right next door to that. I feel that they may have changed the scale of America for their video game.
Tell me it's kickstart your vehicle collection now.
My guess is if you probably buy pre-order, you probably get new cars.
You shouldn't use the word kickstart.
Across the country.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit loaded.
Yeah.
Take the lead.
Wow, I'm surprised that hasn't become a thing. I'm going to say something, and I apologize if it becomes a thing and I see the idea here, but I'm surprised they don't have staged pre-order.
For beta access,
Order now, you get 3 cars.
experience
Before the end of the year, you get 2 cars. 3 months to go, you get 1 car.
You gotta remember they tried to do that at one point with the Deus Ex.
Oh,
So if you pre-ordered,
sort of.
If this many people pre-ordered, you get this.
That was a
This
different
many
type
people
of experiment. I'm more just talking about like locking your pre-order earlier gets you more rewards,
Yeah, I don't.
so that they can lock in those purchases.
It wouldn't go over well, unfortunately. Not saying they
Dude,
would, yeah.
nowadays, how much did that Assassin's Creed bundle
It's
cost?
like $800. Yeah.
That they're straight faced.
Yeah.
Superheroes for the same reason.
I can't wait for this game.
I feel so bad. I bounced off of Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth was so good.
This is very funny.
Someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pass. Somebody who they don't know.
Freedom Pals.
All this fair and love and war.
It's the new kid.
Fucking animal. You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl. Who the fuck is that? Now any fucking
She's a cell phone.
we're gonna rip you apart, dude. Mysterious.
Yeah, we're not playing fantasy anymore. We're playing superheroes.
Hello,
Of course, Jimmy has super speed.
less visionary and the butt-fucking traitor.
Oh my god, did you see the cat?
Uh-huh.
Timmy,
That means they're going to Boobaton or Boobalopolis or whatever it was.
you guys are kind of douchebags. You just called us douchebags. Anyway,
That feels like a decade setup to that joke.
That's fantastic.
Like that was always the plan. Like,
all right, we got a date for it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Oh.
it's such a dumb thing to end on. Oh, just going right forward to the next thing.
That's okay.
Watch Dogs 3. I don't know how, but we already made it.
It's in what, a Far Cry movie?
There was this sort of synergy.
I don't know. It looks like code to me.
We're looking to do something interesting in VR. We've got this division, and you're looking to sort of bring
Ver.
Oh, okay.
what sense you have of storytelling with and put that into the context. Of
It's the star of the great film North.
Elijah Wood.
I said the star of the great film North.
Oh.
I don't know if he's done anything else, but that's fine. But I mean, scaring someone in VR is like the easiest thing to do.
It begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the
Yes, let's play Dangerous Days in VR. I'm down with this concept.
recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. We'd like you to come and join us.
Why is the TV? Why are we looking at a predictor?
Because it's an iconic television set that no one actually owns. Alright guys, we've got everything ready to go to play Star Trek Bridge Commander. We've got all the stuff we need. You know what this reminds me of? The Majora's Mask ad campaign. Hesitation was great. Transference. That sounds cool. That's a neat space to play, considering, like, shooting galleries in horror games are probably the most overwrought stuff in VR so far. So that's cool that it's more of a psychedelic, more of a virtual experience.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I'm sorry, I had my head down while we were looking at that.
I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy
And one that didn't leak!
of popular worlds,
I mean, we'll see.
super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore
We're making Echo the Dolphin with Sega!
really, really unique. So I
What was the name of that game? Transference?
Transference.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean.
I like pirate games.
Places in their homes fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
Yar.
I'm actually really surprised after
Hold on. Flag 2.
Well, I'm really surprised after Black Flag did so well that they didn't ever. No one else tried to capitalize on the pirate genre.
I don't know. It seems like it like pirates and westerns are two that you'd expect like a new game like them every couple of years, and that's not how it's worked out. Because I mean, Red Dead did ridiculously good, and you never really get a copycat of that either.
Well, I mean, you had the second gun after the first one. Yeah.
I'm talking about when Red Dead really got big, which was Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Well, that's what Gun 2 came out.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. It just seems like this is such a cool
Place.
Well,
It's like Pirates movie reminded people of something I knew since like Monkey Island, which is it's a great place for fantasy.
Well, it's a great place for it, but it also seems like for gaming mechanics, like you have to build your crew and you have to find certain people and like there should be like leveling up things and like if you find a better quartermaster that makes this better, makes your ship better. Like it seems like it's.
I'm also surprised Firaxis hasn't made a new version of Sid Meier's Pirates, which was so good.
Well, didn't this go really mobile?
No, it's the same release they had in 2003. They've re-released it a couple of times with some like adjustments, but like that'd be a good game to like rebuild from scratch with modern presentation. Well, I don't like him. He just throws thumbs across his neck. Kill him. Again, we keep using like licensed music in weird ways in these game trailers.
I didn't recognize that one.
Well, that's the thing is you're warping them so far out of whack from their original recordings. It's kind of like, why pay for the license?
Probably cheaper. I'm paying for that.
Skull and Bones.
Okay.
Keep it simple. That's really cool, but I don't think they have anything to show.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, we'll see. It'd be nice if they showed something there. When you think about it, they don't have much else to really show than Far Cry at this point.
120 days. That's how long the average.
I guess we're down. If it's an hour presentation, that makes sense.
Wow.
Golden age of piracy.
Wow.
I'm Justin Fair, the creative director for Skull and Bones. And this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas.
I want that Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, the one where he's using the anchor as a weapon.
Yeah, the RPG they never.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Because I have to!
Pirate experience.
Like, in hindsight, it seems so stupid they canceled it.
It ran through my head for a second. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to bring it up.
And its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth. Skull and Bones takes place
Ooh,
in a
customizable
ship
ships.
Yeah.
where you can sail solo or form a gang of pirates with your friends. And together, terrorize...
Sea of Thieves High Res Edition, and we might actually get it out before them, which would be bad for them.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
And compete with other bloodthirsty players. Even execute ruthless betrayals. In order to become the ultimate pirate.
It's also a different thing because it's set in the Indian Ocean, which was a different variety of pirate.
Yeah.
Team-based PvP modes. Right on, right? We've just received intel that merchant convoys rich with treasure are sailing just off the coast of Madagascar. But beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
Well, the other weird thing is it primarily just naval combat?
It looks like it.
It is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head to head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt.
I guess it's like Sea of Thieves. You have people like doing helm, cannons, sail.
Well, they said you could do that, or it looks like you could do single player.
Just let the AI do it.
Yeah.
Tactical advantage in battle.
Oh, or is maybe every player got a ship?
Possibly. Well, it looks like you could do either or, maybe.
Because that perspective they're showing right there is totally the Black Flag,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3
The
naval combat.
way he made it sound, it seemed nice.
Its hull is reinforced.
They made it
Love
sound
the
like
chance.
each one, like you have the option for different things.
The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance.
Yeah, as I say, that would be fun. I would have is have a ram.
From afar, with its crippling long-range mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
They do such a good job. That was such a really important thing to the ship combat and stuff was the chatter.
Don't let bloodlust cloud your purpose. You're here for the loot.
Drown you soggy nutmegs.
escapes with the most loot claims victory. Searching for more targets on the horizon, our snooper wall spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
This would be really cool with tactics.
Yeah.
Like just the idea of like having, because you don't really have that in the games we've played so far, like multiple ships, or I should say multiple ships working together. We're so used to just the AIs or one or two working together, not a group of players coordinating against another group of players.
Yeah.
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to attack a frigate with like a sloop.
Mm-hmm. Especially going right at their cannons like that. Yeah, doesn't seem like a great idea.
Well, they have a ram scoop, so I guess that was the...
Oh, that's what they're trying to do. Still,
Now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
Yeah!
so some boarding. Doesn't look like they should do anything though.
Sounds like it's automated, yeah.
This could be interesting. I wonder if this is gonna fall into the For Honor. Like
I keep saying I just don't think the world has enough room for more than a handful of multiplayer experiences a season.
Well, like as interesting as this looks, it just doesn't. Unless there's a single player.
You know what would make this probably work? Free to play.
Yeah.
With lots and lots of cosmetic purchasables.
Yeah, I could see that.
That could make this work.
Mm-hmm.
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot.
Damn.
The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs. Successful pirates know when to run, with their hulls full and the wind at their backs.
Yeah, with all the red behind them. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the loot hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phase of the tournament. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
That's a cool looking pirate cap. Sea monsters. Sure, they're as fake as hover.
Or is it a dead man ship?
That's a Kraken.
It's a Kraken. Okay. I assume that's how you do your online raids and things like that. Would be
Yeah, it would be Sea Monsters. Fall 2018.
Okay. Come out on everything.
Just Dance.
I'd assume so based on the amount of color we're just up.
And dancers slowly drawing themselves to the stage.
Come on, Flow Rider.
Just Dance Tron Edition.
Jamiroquai.
We were both wrong.
He's not actually performing though.
He could be.
Oh, that's true.
I like
Oh.
these like cyber ninjas from Mortal Kombat out here. Is this some J-pop or K-pop?
J-pop. Oh, jeez.
You could just hear the musical breaks being pumped.
What comes up next? Is that a panda?
Panda power. The drop?
Should have been the Donkey Kong rabbit.
Was that a camcorder? Did someone summon a camcorder? Wait.
Okay, I was wrong. That's not Floretta. That's not Katy Perry either. I think you're wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out, is she someone? She's BB Rex. She's recording artist. It says right there, recording artist. Why, everybody, it's Just Dance, the evergreen property from Ubisoft that you've never played, but makes them uncomfortable amount double digits of their sales.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa and
Just Dance, we've got another one.
October on all consoles.
Rexa. Including the Switch. And that's it. That's all I really had to say. I'm glad that was going to like in and out. Just reminding you, we make bank.
You use it as a camera. It's your music player, your flashlight, calculator, and
More
GPS
South Park?
navigation device.
Apparently.
But now, finally, the most high-tech company in the world has unlocked the mobile phone
They're doing a mobile game.
so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
We are playing Cowboys and
Part out.
Indians.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yep, I'm ready to download.
and bring your phone. Whoa, we're playing Cowboys and Indians, dickhole. Inuits are technically Native Americans. This new kid puts me to shame.
Versus Buccaneers. Versus ninjas.
Knights, princes, bards, choir boys. What?
Look, I was just Bart Brady. Man Bear Pig.
Phone destroyer. Okay. Keeping things mobile.
What are we doing? What are we doing in space?
Is it just a transition?
Maybe. Huh?
Maybe not.
They have
The
a
land
space-
of Toronto.
Do they have a space franchise?
I can't think of one.
Oh.
Can't imagine they've avoided that though. Especially for how long they've been around.
The stars. Each new world more incredible than the last. We had no idea what was waiting for us. The Legion. It consumes everything in its path.
Of Doom.
They never used Starlight before. Go show them what it can do.
What the hell? It's laser tag, isn't it, Mom?
This is kind of like I saw concepts for a build your own mech kind of like amiibo
Yeah.
style thing. It's kind of like that. Looks like.
Also, if this is a Switch-only game, I'm going to credit myself with the going strong for Switch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's not just Switch-only.
Still, it's a cool concept.
That's a really different take on Toys to Life.
Uh-huh.
They are resisting ice barrage. Linking fire loader.
We're up against impossible odds, but together
This is weird and interesting.
and overcome.
Starlink.
Oh, for us. Okay.
That's...
I'm cool with that. That's
I'm intrigued.
yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt Rose, producer at Ubisoft Toronto. Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with
Eh?
sci-fi, animation, comics, and of course, all the really cool toys. At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team that dreamed of bringing those amazing childhood memories back to life for a new generation. Starlink Battle for Atlas allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on the fly. Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge Legion prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws for an asteroid game. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch. Visit StarlinkGame.com for more information, and stay tuned for many more surprises over the coming months. Thank you.
As long as they can keep the cost down on the attachments and stuff like that, that's cool.
Yeah, like Pitch Perfect would be like $25 to $30 for like a starter pack, and then like $5 or $6 or $7 like expansion, like blind box.
Want to be on that size? They have like blind box, yeah. Steep.
It's a pleasure for me to be back on stage after our
I like your smiley face.
E3 last year. And we have had since then a full year of support and continuous development of it. Since the very beginning of this project, we have been working with athletes.
It's really a game now.
Yeah.
And dedication.
Yeah, the way they presented that last year did not
Again,
look like a game.
I think it's a swell game, but it's like a middle tiered, like a skating game. It's like a fun game for a niche, and it's designed that way.
Yeah.
They pitched it as like, this is going to save us from Vivendi buying us. Like, I don't think so, butter.
These athletes, they travel to the world to train with the best, to compete with the strongest, and to challenge themselves with the most experienced and skilled coaches. It's truly a level of passion and dedication that goes well beyond our everyday lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one
I'm going broke.
at that unforgettable moment.
I have to go back up that
This
hill.
December, with our first steep expansion, this is a journey you will take. Enjoy.
We've got cars now. You can drive a car from the top of Everest down the... Olympics! That's kind of cool.
Okay.
That's a really smart tie-in.
Yeah. What, Olympics will be next year? Is the Winter
Yeah.
Olympics?
Yeah, but very early. It's like February.
Okay. So they probably will release this just in time for that.
Yeah. That's a really smart ad. because that's like a different group of weird insider niche game.
Well, it's weird, but also it gives
some structure.
Gives some
to
structure,
of the
some
play.
some
so you can have fun with all the free runs, but here's some
Yeah.
actual like structured events.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, half pipe.
I didn't see curling.
Road to the Olympics. So
I didn't see curling.
So that's actually even smarter, is if they start
what
leading into it, but also doing like the trials, like how that sport actually gets down.
Can I play curling? Or I didn't see curling in there.
No, that's only going to be in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yes, they'll be in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's a thing.
I don't know.
There's going to be Sonic games again.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them. 3 of them if you count Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Right. I'm kind of excited for this one. It's not like Far Cry.
I feel it's hard for me to find the fantasy of Far Cry in a place that's like, well, to be blunt, my country.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason
Like,
why I'm kind of excited to see this one, because
It's one thing to
kinda
murder
good.
like 1,000 people in some country I've never heard of. It's another one for me to go, we do have federal marshals, the National Guard, and we did stop the people at like Waco, and we did stop the people at like Oklahoma City bombing. Like, we don't let militias just fester like this. At least, not by the point where we're doing this. I think it's a very bold take, and I think it could pay off for them, but I also think they could really just... Like, the other thing people said, like, how much wildlife are you going to find out there to make wallets out of?
In
Montana? Yeah, so you got, like, cougars, bears, deer, rabbits.
Yeah, there you go.
Hover eagles.
Bear.
Don't forget hover eagles.
There's a grizzly bear and moose.
It's true, moose are terrifying. Because they're part of a cult.
You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared.
No, I've looked at the Verizon map. I have service in Montana.
And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive, you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it. But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some help.
You know what I think would have made this more believable to me? Is as remote as Montana can be, like Alaska could be cut off.
I don't
No,
think,
wait.
Yeah, I think you're looking way too much into it. You're not letting them.
I am, because they're asking me to, because they said it in America.
Yeah.
It's not a fake country like it's been every time up to now.
Yeah, you're taking too much into it. Just let it.
I can't. They
Just-
asked me to
just
do
fall
that.
backwards into it. Just let it slide.
I find it distracting. I'm getting a real home front vibe.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh my god, did they finally bring back like the tactical combat wheel of Rebel Commando? We've been talking about the licensed music, but it's also weird after like some innocent people being hit with baseball bats, we go to like this kind of crazy. Boomer! Everyone's favorite new character. Hope they mocapped it like they did for Ghosts.
I brings the gun back. That's awesome.
This is good. For a second there, I thought it might not be Far Cry, but nope, it's maddening ridiculous. For a place without cell phones, they got a frack ton of guns.
It's Montana.
That's not good.
Oh,
No! Oh, farming implements are terrifying. Especially a combine like that. Or was that a thrasher?
That's a thresher, I believe. I don't know, it was a modified thresher, it wasn't a traditional.
Combat
Yeah. Are we ending on that, or are they gonna show somebody actually playing it?
Well, that was sort of a game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was just that's I'm more curious. Or is this gonna be your outlandish trailer that they do every few years that you had predicted?
Whoa! Yes, tell me more of your Cypunk.
It's Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Come on, why aren't we making games that are going to come out? What's the point of making a trailer for something that's never going to come out?
I originally heard that they weren't going to bring this, that this was supposed to be here at all.
Of course they're not, because it doesn't exist. Jeez, Mike. First we think Kingdom Hearts is coming out, now we think...
Oh, I'm right, this is Beyond Good and Evil 2, right?
What else could it be?
It's a whole new IP.
Well, it's not. It's totally the same aesthetic lineup as...
Yeah.
I mean, a billion times, obviously better looking, but... Humans, animal people...
Yeah.
Those hover things are very...
Yeah.
Maybe they just decided in Beyond Good and Evil 2, maybe they're just beyond that, and they're just like, we're gonna build on that world, and this isn't Jade's story. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. It could still be Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's just new character.
Because, I mean, at this point, who knows Beyond Good and Evil? You know what I mean? It's so far in the rearview mirror. Even the HD remakes is so...
Yeah, but they give away for free and things like that, though. So, I mean, there's...
I just don't think it has the cultural splash it did for so many years. I don't know how I feel about this game's portrayal of bestiality. Or furries, which is basically bestiality.
That's... No.
Just saying.
That's not...
I like the rhinoceros man.
Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Coming 2025. It is.
Yeah. Looks pretty.
Hold on.
Did we get a date?
You have to give us.
Please give us a
You
date.
have to give a year. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. I don't think anyone will care. Just you can't just show another trailer and say, "Well, that'll buy us another 6 years." Because when that was like 2010, I think was the last teaser for this.
A teaser, yeah.
That teaser video with Paige they had.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, we have been working on it.
Say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very, very, very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to everybody.
It's available today. They would win E3 if they could do that.
Yeah.
They can. It's Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't care how long that's been in the oven. It's not done. Also, for the record, if it is out in any reasonable time frame, like within the next year, that would be an amazing turn of the table of the leaky ship. Like,
Yeah.
Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
those kids who played it on the GameCube when they were 10, now they're in their 30s, and
So welcome.
I was gonna say, I want to find out about
yeah, next year will be
years ago.
15 because it was, I think 2003 was the first one.
In a multi-ethnic, multicultural human society, in a distant solar system.
That's a prequel.
So after all this time, you're actually making Beyond Good and Evil 0.
Okay with that.
To colonize the stars, in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy,
I like the Rhino guy.
unforgettable characters, we fight in the name of freedom and the right to determine our own fate among the stars. And we will helm massive star-faring vessels
Bikini?
in territories
Yeah, I
as
think so.
spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground.
This feels like a reset the clock because I feel very confident that after the last trailer from again 2010 or so, this was not where they were going.
No,
So
it definitely wasn't. No.
Or with friends.
Well, because they had the pig character from their first game
Participate in the making
Mhm.
of this
was on that trailer.
Join our Space Monkey program.
We couldn't finish making it. We thought maybe you might want to finish it.
The Space Monkey program.
Today, and as
Could
a-
you build our game for us?
a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills and fun. And please, Eve, just join us. This is. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. You know, Ariel and Michelle, you've done a fantastic job. It's amazing what you have been able to achieve. And you and I.
Also, what does a stealth combat vehicular combat platformer look like in 2017?
And I think video games can help.
Like the gameplay of that game is very
So thank you very
not
much.
popular right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's not you couldn't make one. You know, it'd be great. A vague concept of the date,
Yes.
because literally,
In the room, and those who are watching us from home.
They didn't give us any kind
you didn't give us a date. That game doesn't exist. That you just stole all the thunder of that announcement by not giving us any compass heading on when that's coming out. Because that might as well not exist. Because the last one didn't.
Yeah.
That was
That's right.
that was a steep level not sticking the landing.
Very much, and have a great E3.
You could have. Here's my thing.
You should have flipped that in Far Cry.
You could have gotten away with not giving us the data if you'd have showed us gameplay.
Right, but the fact no gameplay and no date means you don't have a game. I really don't believe they have a game.
Okay, wait, look. Most
That looks fun though.
Yeah.
Rabbids looks fun.
not over. The show is not over, folks. We're gonna see
Alright, so we're gonna pull out from this.
Yeah.
we have 30
So,
of
wow, that really screwed up the ending.
Yeah.
I was ready to say, like, that was on par with the Microsoft as far as, like, really
If you
solid
should have
shows.
said 2018,
2019. Coming out in a few years.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's been 15 years and it's been like 7 years since you've talked about it. You can't just go, look at that trailer. No. You can't just show that trailer.
Yeah.
Especially considering, again, to be very blunt, you need to start psyching people up because I don't feel people know why that game is good. And I can't remember who did. I think it was Game Informer did a replay of it. That game's not aged well. So if you buy it right now and try to play it and go, what was this all about? You won't get it because it's 15 years old. You're interested in Far Cry. I'm interested in Assassin's Creed Origins. We're both interested in the Rabbids game.
Both interested in the space.
Oh yeah, Starlink looks pretty cool.
Starlink looked cool. Honestly, it was a decent show. I mean,
It was a great show.
They did a really good show. Just
even the Beyond Good and Evil was great until they just didn't.
Just didn't put it together.
Until they just made it imaginary.
Mm-hmm. So all right, so yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah.
And everything there. For GTAAP, I'm Kaz.
I'm Mac.
And we got 2 more of these to go. Sony tonight and Nintendo tomorrow.
And then E3 starts.
Woof.
Literally, E3 doesn't technically start until tomorrow at noon Pacific.
Oh, and also, Donkey Kong Rabbit for life.
Bye.